Hey boys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Beer Pro. And as you see here, we're up to round 16 up against the Sydney Roosters, who are in second spot. Pretty fitting. The Broncos, for some reason, going terribly this season. Definitely not due to me. I'm playing outstanding. Probably a big reason for our lack of form is just the way our team keeps changing. I mean, every game it's like a totally different lineup. The lineup we got today is probably one of our better ones, although, you know, we have Darius is on the bench again. Chris Bridge is in the centres, although he's probably pretty good. I haven't really seen too much of him, but yeah, hopefully, you know, I just want to finish the season off strongly. I'm not too worried about getting into the finals, but right here, we get off to a great start. We do get the offload away, but Tuivasa-Sheck, and I think it was Sam Parrott actually playing back with the Roosters this year, was able to catch me. Got the offload, but unfortunately he didn't result in a try. So, you know, it'd be good just to finish the game season off strong, cause a bit of an upset to some of the top teams, and we get off to a really good start. Ben Hunt just crashes over the AI. Don't know what you're doing. I think that's Tuivasa-Sheck. Wouldn't usually do that in real life. He just lets Ben Hunt score. So I think that was mostly set up by me. I made the line break. I got us off to a really strong start. And then right here, once again, another good little wraparound. But we just throw the pass, and I thought I was expecting Sam Parrott to come in and try to make the tackle as well, and then he just snatched it. I thought the pass was still going to find the winger, but unfortunately they hit back straight away with an intercept try. So not good. Not good at all. And then right here, once again, just getting involved in a bit of space, but the Roosters defense just drags me back. And then, you wouldn't believe it, I've been playing good this game, and then just a couple of my silly errors lead to a try. And big old Dylan Napa, we throw the offload. Again, it wasn't on, but McCulloch, terrible effort. And then, I don't know who was chasing, but Dylan Napa was not going to be run down somehow. I know Napa's pretty fast in real life, I guess, but I feel like someone should have caught him. But once again, you know, we got to get involved. Darius Boyd is on the bench, so when these games Darius is on the bench, I just like to get involved as much as possible, because, you know, you might as well tire yourself out. You're going to get a few breaks between the games, so yeah, might as well. And not a bad little bomb. We do get under it, but the Roosters do well to hold him up, preventing the offload. And we try our customary little wraparound with Thaiday there, but the Roosters were onto that and didn't let him offload the ball. And it's almost half time. Unfortunately, the Roosters do have the lead 12-6. We got off to a really good start, and yeah, it's just a bit of a shame, really. Bit of a shame that we're going to go into half time 6 points down, but I feel like we can probably cause an upset here. It's not out of the question, and we caused a bit of havoc off the scrum there, but our outside play is just over on the play and had to pass it forward, so it breaks down. But straight back from the halftime break, and we're getting involved, finding a bit of space down the blind side. That's sort of how I like to play the game now. Either try to do the wraparounds on the open, or just work down the blind side. Usually gets the most meters, and unfortunately the Roosters almost going to go in for their third try. Dylan Napa almost gets a double, but our Broncos teammates actually wrap him up, and they put up the bomb, and fucking McCulloch, get out of my way, son. This is one problem with bombs in this game still, is that you can only have two people contested, and once again, McCulloch, I'm the fullback. McCulloch should not be there. He's the one that gets to jump for the ball, and of course, McCulloch, his catching in the air is probably shit stats-wise, so yeah, he gets out-leapt, and I'm just on the ground, not able to do anything. So that's, you know, when those tries happen, it's a pain in the ass, but we're going to get a bit of luck here as Chris Bridge actually scoops onto a loose pass and picks up our second try. And I thought Dylan Napa was actually going to chase him down here. He probably could have almost put in the dive and caught him, but luckily we get our try. Dylan Napa's had a a massive game, but can't stop talking about him. So we're not out of it. Only 6 points down once again. So playing smart. A nice little pass there, I think, to Adam Blair, and he finds a pass to Bridge, who makes a bit more ground. And this is what we got to do. We gotta play smart. And little inside pass to Milford, who breaks one tackle, can't get through though. And if we just aim up in defense the last 30 minutes of this game, we will get an opportunity, I reckon, to post a score. And right here, another little bit of fortune. The poor pass, and Ben Hunt gets onto that. And right here, you'll see I get subbed off. That's one annoying thing. But then he decides to go for a penalty goal. He's going for a fucking penalty goal. 6 points down. With 30 minutes to go, we would have been attacking their line. Safe to say I was pretty pissed off about that little effort. And yeah, I get subbed back on about 10 minutes later, 61st minute I think it was. But yeah, just this just topped it off really. Michael Jennings from dummy half. Like, what the fuck, man? That happens way too often. And I always get fooled for it. For some reason, I know it's going to happen, but I just don't. Like, there's always like 2 or 3 people out there. I don't bother going to the blind side because they should be tackling him. But right here, just good fullback play. Set up by Chris Bridge again, but we're on the inside and call for the pass perfectly. And he obliges. And too much pace, and we weren't going to be run down by Jennings or Tuivasa-Sheck there. And we're going to pick up our first try of the game, I think it is. Yeah, so we got a fair few tries. I actually don't know how many tries we scored this season, but it's not too bad. I think we might be into like double digits. But right here, so 20-24, and the Roosters have a good chance to put this game to bed, but we're trying our best to not let that happen. And then we get subbed off. We get subbed back on with 1 minute to go. And wouldn't you believe it, we get a perfect scrum to somehow cause an upset. So Milford gives me the ball. I'm through the gap. I am not going to get there too. Tuivasa-Sheck is chasing. Big step again. Fucking Mitchell Pearce, I think it is, comes up with a huge tackle. Oh, that would have been one of the best finishes to the game ever. It worked out perfectly off the scrum. That's the type of scrum you need to actually make breaks. And unfortunately, everyone was catching us. The Roosters were just swarming. They were not going to let us score that, and I just couldn't get the pass away. I couldn't make it to the line. I couldn't win us the game. It would have been a great effort, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.